The sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Mitchell. O'Neal is out there with Gobert. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic, and it's Ingles in at the shooting guard position. And for Los Angeles, Batum is out there with Morris. Then there's Jackson. Then it's Paul George, and it's Mann in at the 3, the small forward. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Passes it to Mitchell. Launches a 3. Doesn't go that time.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
The 3 from George. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I'll tell you, his ability to stretch the floor is crucial to this team. Pretty play.
Now, Ingles. And the pass to Gobert. O'Neal up top. Defended by Batum. A 3 from Bogdanovic. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, this is Bojan Bogdanovic's specialty. You make a 3 on one end, he says, I got your back.
Ingles against George. Takes it inside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
What's up?
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. O'Neal, a screen on George. Driving in, and the basket by Ingles.
Joe Ingles has a great feel for understanding when to shoot the jump shot or when to attack off the bounce. That is not bashful right there.
Now here's Jackson. Morris with the screen for George.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Mitchell, this is to Gobert. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Absolute power from Rudy Gobert. Terrific, out-muscling the defense.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Shooting early in his career was a major challenge for Rudy Gobert. What I like is he's made progress because he's put in the time.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to George. The tray. O'Neal with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Mitchell. That one doesn't go. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Now here's Jackson. Batum, a screen on Ingles. Here's Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And with a quick first step, Jackson remains a threat to drive on any defender.
Mitchell with it. Guarded now by Morris. A floater. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lue and I were able to chat. He said, I consider this a must-win game for us. We need to close this series out at home, or we'll be putting ourselves in a very difficult spot. Tonight is going to be a battle. Well, at least he's honest, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And here is Ingles. Pass to Gobert. Back to Ingles. Passes to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. The shot's good on the assist by Engel.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Engel's teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
Jackson passes to Morris. Poked loose. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Mitchell with it. Guarded now by Morris. It's stolen by Morris. It's stolen by Ingles. And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. Bogdanovich left side. Over Morris. And it's sent back by Morris.
Well, Marcus Morris, the frame and the length to block shots. That's pretty.
Here's Jackson. Right side, George. It's good.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Mitchell with it. Here he goes. And the shot goes in. Mitchell's got 5. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here is Morris. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Jackson finds George. His three-pointers off the mark. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Now Mitchell. Nicholas Batum missing from long range. The drive by Mitchell.
How about the timing from Paul George on that rejection? Twice on the pipes.
Outside Jackson. Outside George. A 3-ball. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Ingles kicks to Bogdanovich. Mitchell looking it over. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Paul George with the steal. Now Jackson. Dishes it to Batum. Morris outside. Outside, George, just 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Fades back, and there's Morris. That's good on the assist by George.
Don't you love it when you've got a small forward who can pass the basketball just like Paul George did there? Makes it look easy.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Kennard. He's checked in for the Clippers. And Utah also making a switch. Clarkson's checked in. He kicks it to Mitchell. The dish to Bogdanovich. His first shot coming late. Good on the jump shot. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. There's the pass to Morris. Back to Jackson. Outside, George lets the 3 fly. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. George has got 16 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
O'Neal a screen on Kennard. Here's the drive. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
They get a hand on it. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. A different look for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Reggie Jackson. Beverley against Mitchell. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
That's good from Beverley.
Boy, Patrick Beverley, what a pleasure this guy is to watch. The level of competitiveness, the commitment to the defensive end. Man, he can raise a team.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Beverley. Morris with a screen on Mitchell. Beverley deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Niang.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Over to the left wing. Back to Mitchell. The Jazz working the ball around now. For the 3. That shot no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Outside, George. No good. This miss, number 4 in 10 shots. Jazz trail by 5. Here's Niang. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Stolen by Zubac. Beverley, the pass to Kennard. Going inside. Utah with the rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Left side, George. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Dixon up top. Kennard covering. Yep, that one goes.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
Pass to Zubac. Pass to Kennard. Zubac, a screen on Clarkson. Beverley wide open. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Patrick Beverley getting more catch-and-shoot opportunities, and boy, is he shot ready on the catch.
Favors with a screen on Beverley. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for Jordan.
This is as exciting a combo guard as there is in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell's craftiness, his assertiveness, all of those things make this guy special.
1:29 left in the first. Now, here's Clarkson. Mitchell outside. Lets it go from deep. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Well, the defense so concerned about the dribble drive ability of Donovan Mitchell, but boy, you better contest as well.
Rondo kicks to Beverly. Zubac's a screen on Mitchell. In the corner, it's Morris. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Utah trailing here. 46 seconds left to play in the first. Lobs it up for Favors. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Beverly finds Morris. And here is Zubac. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
"17 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Outside Rondo. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the LA Clippers. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Back right after this. Earlier tonight, we spoke with Paul George about how they've integrated all the talent on this team.
Everybody has a chip on their shoulder. Everybody wants to win. And there's no egos. Everybody has fun. We play together. We move the ball. We make sacrifices. And we enjoy getting stops.
Greg, that last point is key. This team plays lockdown defense.
And that's a big part of their identity. Most teams talk about being well-balanced. This team lives it.
And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinal. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Ivica Zubac, Reggie Jackson out there with Rajon Rondo. Then there's Batum, and it's Man in at the 3 slot. Just 4 to shoot. Mitchell with it, and Batum picks him up defensively. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Clippers leading by 3. Outside Rondo. Ingles against Jackson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Man. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. On the clock. Fires the 3.
Well, there is the defensive anchor of this team, Rudy Gobert, wreaking havoc on the defensive end.
This is it to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. And Zubac picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a change here. George is checked in. Now the pass to O'Neal. Screen by O'Neal. Mitchell cans the shot with nobody near him. Mitchell's got 18 points in the game.
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Jackson. O'Neal with it. Kicks it to Mitchell. Gobert, the screen. The drive by Mitchell. Bogdanovich wide open. And Utah, another three.
Well, to me, it's critical that Mitchell continue to focus on hitting the guys who are open. We know he can score the ball.
Jackson passes to George. Zubats with the screen for George. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now here's Jackson. Zubats, a screen on Mitchell. George passes to Zubats. Fast break, here they come. Here's Mitchell. O'Neal trying to break free. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on George.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is explosive athletically. Put it on the deck. Go ahead, sir.
The Jazz shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good. And Mitchell drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Clippers trail by 4. Jackson looking it over. Pass to man. Now here's Zubats. And here's Jackson. Zubats kicks to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Zubats with the screen for Jackson. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Not an easy basket for Jackson. He doesn't shoot a really high percentage, but he does make a lot of tough hoops.
Now, here's Mitchell. 22 points for him. Paul George with the steal. Jackson against Mitchell. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. The shot's good. Now, Ingles. Mr. Gobert. Back to Ingles. Passes it to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's blocked. Now here's Jackson. 8 points for him. Zubats, a screen on Mitchell. It's Jackson with the drive.
You know Jackson can just fly. I mean, that athleticism and energy is off the charts.
Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Jackson against Mitchell. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Mann. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. He takes it in, and that one drops.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Mitchell kicks to O'Neal to end the run. Paul George grabs the miss. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 4. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
We are talking about a proficient, efficient scorer in Paul George. Go to work, sir.
Utah calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Marcus Morris is checked in for Zubats. And there's the pass to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to Ingles to end the cold streak. Another miss by Utah.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Jazz trail by 6. Mitchell wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Mitchell's got 25 points.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Morris inside. Gobert on him. Morris, no good. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Ingles. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Mitchell. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Batum. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for the Clippers. And Utah also making a switch. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And you've got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on that block.
Ingles passes to Mitchell. And Bogdanovich kicks to Ingles. It's good. This game is all even. Ingles has got 5 now.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And here's Jackson. He's got 10. Here's Batum. And the layup's good off the glass. Batum's got his first bucket in this one.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Some dishes to Mitchell. Bogdanovich looking around. Gobert with a screen for Bogdanovich. Shakes him. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You know that old expression, you can't teach size, but Gobert's showing great effort as well. I love that he creates second chance opportunities.
Now, here is Morris. Back to Jackson. Outside, George. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Ingles against George. Jackson with the ball. 5 on the clock. Back to Mitchell. The 15-footer. Again, the Jazz score.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell in the mid-range making great use of what the defense is giving him.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Morris with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Past Ingles. Now Clarkson sinks the triple. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the three-pointer by Utah. George looking around. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Now, here's Clarkson. He has 5. Mitchell with it. Guarded now by Morris. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, this is problematic because Donovan Mitchell can hurt you any number of ways. Driving, spotting up, you name it, he's got it.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Rondo comes in for Jackson. Here's Beverly. He has 6. Kennard kicks to Batum. The pass to Beverly. Shoots over Clarkson. And too long on the shot.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Outside Favors. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Mitchell. There's Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. Into the lane. To the left wing. Oni. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Rondo on top. Covered by Mitchell. Rondo against Mitchell. In the corner, it's Morris. Kennard, the pass to Rondo. To stop the run. The three-pointer is right on target.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 5. And he drives in. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Clippers trail by 10. Rondo kicks to Morris. Poked away. On the wing, Batum. Takes the three. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Niang passes to Mitchell. Outside Favors. In the corner, it's Clarkson. And the Jazz, another three.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Rondo scanning the floor. Good on the shot. Rondo's got his second basket of the night.
If he's one thing, he's efficient in the paint. Rondo really good with the positioning there close to the basket.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Derek Favors with the slam.
It's a real treat to watch Derek Favors finish these alley-oops. What initiative from the big man.
Outside Rondo. Clock at 6. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The NBA playoffs are happening, and we're happy to have you here for the halftime show. Well, for Utah, this is do or die for them tonight, and they're playing their hearts out. They built a nice lead for themselves, and if they can put together another half like the one they just played, this series may not be ending here in Game 6. And Shaq, what did you think about what we saw from Utah?
They're in good shape thanks to the work they're doing on the glass. Their effort has been excellent. The numbers are too, and I don't see those numbers dropping off. They're going to keep doing the dirty work in the second half.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Clippers.
Well, the perimeter D is just too loose. I mean, there's no excuse for letting the team rain that many threes on you. And at that higher percentage, guys aren't fighting through screens. They're not staying with their shooters. They're not helping out. Just bad basketball on the defensive end. They've got to tighten it up on a high level in the second half.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Clippers trail by 10, so on the floor for Utah. Gobert is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Ingles in at the shooting guard. Morris with the screen for Jackson. Morris trying to free himself up. Jackson misses.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Mitchell dishes to Ingles. Gobert with a screen for Ingles. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Mitchell in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gobert. No good on the 3. LA's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on 3s. Here's Mann. Ingles with the rebound. Jazz leading by 10. here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Outside, Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 13 now for the Jazz. The Clippers shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Morris inside, defended by Gobert.
An intimidating force who continues to wipe away shots with ease. Go to work, Rudy Gobert.
Here's Ingles. He has 5. This one for 3. And with the rebound. Mann's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And George kicks to Jackson. They set the pick.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Ingles, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Well, Joe Ingles takes you by surprise off that dunk. Nice.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
On the wing, Batum. Back to Jackson. Pass to George. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. A 3 from Morris. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz leading by 15. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Mitchell outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Mitchell's got 32 points in the game.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Can they get it? And George, here we go. He lays it in.
I'll tell you, that's the speed of Paul George on the drive. Amazing attack on the rim.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Takes a 3. That shot off the mark. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Passes it to George. Outside Jackson. Here's Morris. Rebound, Utah. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the wing right side. Back to Mitchell. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Sloppy is the only way you can describe his play thus far. Just way too many turnovers.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And bringing that postseason intensity, so key. These plays can change the trajectory of a game.
Jackson against Mitchell. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 12.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now here's Gobert. He's got 5. Back to Mitchell. Banked in off the glass. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the balance, the ability to take contact, absorb it, and still finish. That is beautifully done by Donovan Mitchell.
Jackson passes to George. Morris with a screen on Ingles. To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. And here is Mitchell. He's got 34. Ingles in the corner from past the arc. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Utah Jazz.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
Now here's Jackson. 12 points for him. On the wing, Morris. And George kicks to Jackson. Here's Mann. The pass to George. 4 on the shot clock. And George with the stuff.
Well, how about that killer instinct? Paul George understanding he's got it going right now. Very confident in his abilities.
O'Neal dishes to Mitchell. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Rebounded by the Jazz. Ingles has got 5 rebounds tonight. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Ingles has got 3 assists in the game. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Outside, George. Morris with a screen on Ingles. Here's George. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Mitchell. O'Neal a screen on Jackson. Back to O'Neal. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Mitchell against Jackson. And George now top of the key. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sweet move. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mitchell is double. Inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by O'Neal. Gobert's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, there's size, and there's length, and there's touch. Rudy Gobert doing work.
14 feet away. Morris, no good.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here's Mitchell. Drains the 3-pointer. Mitchell's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Jazz. LA has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 3-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. And the Clippers call time here.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
On defense, Utah. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Now here's Rondo. Defense is right there. Zubac kicks to Rondo. 5 on the clock. Morris with the bucket.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter. You know he wants to help his team, but not sure if shooting is the way to do it. Jazz
leading by 22. Pass to Clarkson. Favors with a screen on Rondo. There's the drive. The shot by Oni, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Left side Rondo. And it's Oni with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. Batum's checked in. Mitchell, he's checked in for Utah. Los Angeles on D. Gobert with a screen for Clarkson. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Batum for 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Rondo against Mitchell. Passes it to Niang. Six on the shot clock. Favors with the screen. Niang, that's good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
The shot by Rondo is no good. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Utah. The pass to Gobert. Clarkson against Beverly. Clarkson passes to Gobert. Pulls up. Niang, no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Rondo. That shot off, so Utah will take it the other way.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Three-pointer, and the Jazz another 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And easy to appreciate Rondo's handle. He's got one of the tightest in the league.
Clarkson passes to Gobert. He dishes it to Mitchell. 1:03 left in the third. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit. What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Clarkson with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. That one good for 2.
Well, pick your poison. Jordan Clarkson is proficient in the pick and roll game, and he's basically saying, what do you want to give me? I'm going to take advantage.
Morris outside. Kennard with the ball. Driving to the basket. Rondo with a clean look. Offline with his 3.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Now Clarkson. High arcing shot. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Here's Mitchell, and there's another one for the Jazz.
How about a nice bounce to his step from Donovan Mitchell? Get in the catch and shoot game, sir.
And so it's Utah Rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. They've got Patrick Patterson. Rajon Rondo is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Kennard in at small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Here's Azubuike. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Ilyasova. Shoots over Patterson. No good off the back of the rim. Clippers shooting 47%, pretty solid. Rondo against Thomas. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Zubac. The rebound by the Jazz. Stolen by Zubac. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Azubuike. And here is Hughes. To the paint. Stolen by Zubac. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Patterson a screen on Hughes. Here's Kennard. Now here's Beverly. Shot clock at 6. Down low and stolen by Ilyasova. Here's Oni, defended by Beverly. Oni with the bucket.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Zubac a screen on Thomas. Over in the corner, Beverly. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
Well, Patrick Beverley puts in the time to become a legit threat from range.
Thomas passes to Azubuike. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Rondo with it. Now Thomas defending. Thomas against Rondo. Driving inside. Softly drops in the floater.
And at his best is Rondo when he's attacking in the paint. Beautiful little floater there. Easy to get it up and over the defense.
Azubuike, and it comes off the front of the rim. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Rondo kicks to Zubac. Passes it to Kennard. Zubac a screen on Hughes. Kennard finds Rondo. No good on the triple. Utah leading by 22. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Thomas down low. He's covered by Rondo. And stolen by Patterson. And here's Rondo. And there's the pass to Kennard. The three-pointer, no good. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Ilyasova is screen on Rondo. The three bangs home the trifecta.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Zubac following the three-pointer by Utah. Zubac a screen on Hughes. And that one is stuffed right through.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Rondo with the steal. Feeds it to Patterson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Jazz leading by 23. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Ingles dishes to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Back to Ingles. Over George. Rebound by the Clippers. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Out to the right wing. Pass to Jackson. Now, here's George. A 3 from Morris. No good that time. Jazz have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Morris with the screen for Jackson. Driving the lane, and the dunk by Jackson.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
Mitchell with it. Passes to Gobert. Mitchell outside. The pass to Bogdanovich. The Jazz again can't hit it. Clippers trail by 21. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Morris, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Can they get it? Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 assists now tonight. Jackson against Mitchell. Pass to George.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
O'Neal is screen on Morris. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And George kicks to Morris. Man passes to George. It's Jackson with the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's a smart play Jackson will keep going back to. He knows he'll make it to the rim, get fouled, or maybe both.
And that one falls for Jackson.
And Reggie Jackson, the former 24th pick by the Thunder, wasn't content to back up Westbrook. He basically forced his way out in search of a larger role.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Utah leading by 22. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Bogdanovich has got great size for a guard, which makes defending him very difficult, particularly at that high release point.
Shooting 2.
Throw good, Bogdanovich.
And guys, Bogdanovich, the former second-round pick, has really found his place in the NBA. This guy is an effective shooter from just about anywhere.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. He kicks it to Batum. Back to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, and again it's the Clippers missing. Now Mitchell. And there's the drive, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Wow, gentlemen, the quick first step of Donovan Mitchell gets the advantage, and it's over.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Here's man, screened by Cousins, and stolen by Ilyasova. And here is Hughes. Dishes to Thomas. To the middle. Here's Azubuike. And no good, trying to use the glass. LA has gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Pass to Farrell. Azubuike against Cousins. Another shot. Back to Farrell. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
For Utah, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. Outside Thomas. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thomas got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Clippers shooting a paltry 33% in the 4th. Not a good showing for this offense. Cousins finds Rondo. Here's man. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Rondo. Over Thomas. Los Angeles with another miss. The Jazz have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. There's the pass to Niang. Knocks it loose. Farrell for 3, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Thomas, pass to Ilyasova. Rondo with the steal. Here's the three. Good on the triple.
And every now and then, Rondo will surprise you with the occasional triple, showing it off there with range.
Here's Hughes. Ilyasova a screen. Hughes kicks to Thomas. Aston Yang. Clock at 6. Thomas against Rondo. It's rebounded by Farrell. LA has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. A floater. Man can't hit. Jazz leading by 23.
And I can tell you, with this win coming in Game 6, things are looking very bright indeed for Utah.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Donovan Mitchell.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And the Jazz with possession here after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Niang. Ilyasova dishes to Azubuike. Here's Niang. And the Jazz, another three.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Now, here's Cousins. He's off on that one. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Thomas. Over to the wing. Here's Niang. Misses the three. Outside Rondo, and so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. I think, Greg, they played with a little more of a relaxed demeanor tonight, knowing this was it, now or never.
And their season continues because of that, Kevin. How about forcing a Game 7? This is big, and it's going to be an intense battle. I cannot wait.
It'll be terrific. You're right. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Rudy. This is a defense-first team, and you picked it up in the second half. What changes did you make at the half?
I feel like we weren't focused in the first half defensively, and we just have to come back and communicate and just be focused, and that's what we did.
Attention to detail, Rudy. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.